let's address the Jericho situation once and for all. All right, as of this recording, it's January 1st, 2024, just after Monday Night Raw. Truth of the matter is this: we just don't have enough information to have a full understanding of the circumstances. There's he said, she said stuff out there. A lot of people are throwing dirt on Jericho now at this point in time. But from what I've read, there's still no concrete evidence. There's still no knowledge. Everything is all vague. It's just kind of all over the place. And fans are picking sides. People are getting toxic. And it's going nowhere real fast. It's not even being talked about from a legal standpoint at this point in time that we know of. There's no authorities involved. There's no lawyers or, there's no police investigation. There's just not much to go by here. So I don't like doing these headline stories and these clickbait article level videos, because at the end of the day, we just don't know jack shit. And I don't understand how fans online go from loving Jericho to all of a sudden hearing about some bullshit allegation. Which, if it's real, it sucks. Obviously, as a fan, I'm gonna admit that if it's real, it's a tragedy. But right now, it's just an allegation, and we gotta treat it as such. And let me just put this into perspective real quick. Allegations are just that. Allegations. We don't know if he committed a crime. Now, the rumors swirling are that he made a pass on the female wrestler. The rumors are that she went to like a get together or into the locker of sort, or she entered a room where it was just like Jericho and that's about it pretty much. And he made a pass at her. And that she went to Tony Khan, and that Tony Khan was trying to work out a deal, and then that Jericho was the only big name, and that they were scared. Duet says, "Yep, I hear you, Lex. It's essentially the same problem as covering breaking news. You get nothing by trying to pick a side when literally no information is out. We should just wait." Exactly my thoughts. Exactly, Jay. Making a pass at someone means what exactly? And to who? Right? To each individual. To me, making a pass on someone means that, like, he could have maybe whistled at her. He could have said, "Hey, I think you look cute," or "Hey, let's hang out," or "Hey, you want to do something." I don't know. Making a pass is trying to let your feelings be heard or your intentions heard, and maybe like trying to hug or like something like that. Making a pass doesn't mean that you forced your way onto someone, in my opinion. It doesn't mean that you like grabbed someone and didn't let them go. And what makes this inappropriate, like Stunna just said, Jericho is married, and that is a tragic crime within his personal relationship at home. But from a legal standpoint, from a touching standpoint, from a position of abusing his power, this is not like a Harvey Weinstein scenario that we know of. And if you guys don't know who Harvey Weinstein is, there was concrete evidence about him forcing himself and blackballing people. So when a female says, "Oh, I'm traumatized by this," what does that mean exactly? That she is traumatized because someone she idolized and she knew was married tried to hook up with her? You get me? Like, all right, that is something that's very real and very understanding, and I do feel for her. But we need to understand the gravity of what making a pass means exactly. And if there's proof, at the end of the day, we need some proof. If it was a get together, I'm sure there were eyewitnesses. If there was other people nearby, they need to speak up, because I understand what you're saying, Carter. It seems like he did it to a lot of females. Wrestlers are like rock stars, and a lot of these females backstage are hooking up with a lot of these guys backstage, vice versa. Some of them are married, some of them aren't. And in this case, the crime here is at home within his personal relationship with his wife, his partner. But we just don't know what happened. And as long as it's January 1st or turning into January 2nd now, 2024, I'm going to tell you that at this point in time of this recording, I have no idea what the hell went on, and we just have no real evidence. In WWE, Renee said he was doing it with Kelly, Caitlyn, etc. So many people try hooking up with each other at these wrestling, shows and companies and things like that. That's how some of them end up married or dating and all that. For all we know, his wife lets him get with other women. The actual problem is because of his standing within the company. She could have believed her job security was on the line dealing with Jericho. Yes, okay, that is true. But again, we just don't know if there was an actual crime here committed. And it was all just, hey, I want to hook up with you. And the girl saying, ew, no. Because assuming that she went to go snitch and get, help from higher ups and Tony Khan, Jericho, if he kept that behavior up, he would have probably already been fired, because look at the roster that AEW has right now. He would have been fired with cause. If he's pressing up on her and stuff like that, definitely the wrong move. Exactly. If he's doing that, he's a nasty, dirty old man and deserves to be punished for his crimes. Dua says, completely agree, Lex. Plus, she hasn't even come out and said anything. The only people who made a statement on this are people who weren't there. Exactly. Stena said, I don't care. It doesn't affect me. I just don't know where this is headed. And once we find out, I'll comment on it again. But Ace, this one is dedicated to you because you wanted my opinion on it. That's how I feel. At the end of the day, Jericho could have utilized his fame and fortune and tried making passes on several women. But if he didn't force himself, then it is what it is. I agree, Duet. Duet says that Tony Khan should investigate this. I agree. So guys, hit me up in the comments section. Do you think the Ocho, Le Champion, Chris Jericho, is capable of doing such a crime?